Wow! Hello, 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 hello.
Hi, how are you?
Absolutely wonderful. How are you? How is that part of Melbourne where you are?
I've been good. This part is actually pretty hot.
You know what?
And yeah,
I hope
pretty
that it
hot
doesn't
here.
I hope it doesn't rain where I am because I'm actually outside and I'm thinking, oh, I've just started the live.
I would love the rain to come because my garden
Yeah,
needs
but not on top of me. So, so maybe what we do, we're gonna fast forward this episode. But
it.
hey, I really, really so much appreciate you availing this time. I know that, we had said to our audience, we'll come through in the evening, but because we had a bit of flexibility, we decided to come through um now, late afternoon. So I so much appreciate you so much, so much, so much. Now, I'm not sure if I need to stop this live. I need to move in the shed where I'm not going to be rained while
Is
we are
it
going.
raining now?
It's actually drizzling.
Okay, it's a blessing.
I
Come
didn't
on.
even see it
We
coming.
can do this.
I might just quickly need to just move in the shed. So I will briefly stop the live. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm just going to move myself just a little bit. But stay tuned. In 5 minutes, we'll
can,
be back.
you
Thank
can you
you.
can put me on the thing and you go and do it and I can
Oh
talk
yeah,
to
how
everyone.
do I do that, Alberta?
Uh Solo on me.
Righto.
Yeah,
Oopsie daisy.
me on my.
Not on me. Sorry, guys.
That's
Clearly,
okay.
I'm learning this thing. Okay, so I do that. Yeah, I got it. I got it. I got it. I know what I'll do now. It's been a
Yeah,
while.
that's okay. Go ahead.
Um, and then it's not allowing me to. Okay.
Put put the
Wow.
camera on me and say solo.
Okay. Sorry guys, if you're watching, you probably are having fun right now. Wondering what's gonna happen next. Do you know what? It's not allowing me to go on your. Oh, there we go. There
Yeah,
we go.
thank you. So hi everyone. I hope you are doing fine while we wait for Rejeko to move her laptop into a shade. I just wanted to quickly share that today it has been amazing as we have our team and I and Richeko, we have been receiving business blessings after blessings today, especially after the webinar. And it's amazing. Our webinar was live today um, at 12 midday Melbourne time. And if you haven't watched it, I would love you to go and watch our webinar if you're really interested in starting this business. So yeah, for me, I loved it because I'm working from home, from the comfort of my home, or wherever I go, because this business allows the flexibility and portability. And I love how our business partners are still getting business blessings, although they work full time. So it was first, it was Angela, and Angela is a full time working uh, person who is very new, started this business recently, and also Joycelyn. Joycelyn also works full time. She's a teacher by profession, but she also had a business blessings today. And that's the beauty of having an online business that works on an automated system. It really, really allows people that are working, on their 9 to 5 grind as well to still get result. So our automated system is amazing, and for someone to start a business, especially online by themselves, to use an automated system, you would have to pay a lot of money for the softwares, also for the engineers that will be building that software. So yeah, it's cool. So guys, make use of the automated system that we are part of. Thank you, Rebecca. You're back.
Thank you so much for holding the fort. Thank you so
Oh,
much.
good.
Well, at least you'll be able to see the rain from behind me, so that's
Yes.
fine. I'm safe now. Thank you. And congratulations to Joycelyn. I didn't realize you had a business blessing today. That's
Yeah, and
fantastic.
Angela. And
And
Angela.
Angela as well. Wow. Wow. The team is
Amazing.
absolutely on fire. And honestly, it's a wonderful thing to watch. I feel that it's a different feeling from last year, because obviously this is only my second year, and I must say I think 2025 we've kind of like all jetted off, and we everybody seems to just be doing amazing, so congratulations to them. But anyway, into today's topic, guys. Wow, I am absolutely honored to have my wonderful mentor and coach in the studio today. And I'm so honored and I'm so grateful. And I so much appreciate that you've availed your time, to come on to this live. Honestly, it's an honor. So thank you. As you know, I am actually on my day 61. For those audience that follow my page, I'm currently doing a 90-day challenge, and today is my day 61. And on my day 61, I need to share a success story. And to me, it was a no brainer. I'm like, you know what? I have to do this with my coach. I'm not going to go far and wide searching, because success just lives next door to me. So, Alberta, welcome, and thank you for allowing us this time. I think without wasting any time, thank you for those of you that are joining in. Please just drop a comment. Let us know where you're watching from. And thank you for your likes and your loves and everything. We so much appreciate. Without wasting any time, Alberta, I think we've heard your story so many times of how you actually started. And it's been such a source of inspiration, because of late I've noticed you've been sharing the early days in the 2020s and 2019s when you initially started the business. And I have been so much enjoying those posts. The amazing thing is looking at the little Stan, who's no longer so
I
little.
know.
Like, oh my God, he
Yeah.
was still such a baby. And those tall, handsome, young, men of yours, your sons, they were actually little boys. I'm like, oh, this
Yeah.
is where you've come from,
It's amazing how time flies, actually.
It does, doesn't it? It really
Yeah.
does. Yesterday, I watched a video where you were opening a present you had received
Mm.
from your coach, Coach
Coach, yeah.
Nelly. Wow. So, what milestone was that?
I think that was my third milestone.
Oh my
Third or third or
God.
fourth. Just
Oh
before I
my,
became a coach.
wow.
Yeah.
You've done so well. And it's an inspiration to us. Look, we all learn differently. And I thank God that He directed me to you. Why? Because uh, you're not you're not a coach who just quietly sits there. You are just so busy doing everything. And trust me, even when we don't attend the meetings, even when we don't manage, to attend like some of the trainings that you have scheduled, we're actually still learning. I'm learning a lot from you, as a coach, that, oh, okay, this is how I'm supposed to handle it. This is how I do this. The way you spend your one-on-ones, with your mentees, just the way you do it. Trust me, we are learning. So thank you so much for that. You don't know what it does to us. I
You're most
guess
welcome.
I
I
guess.
didn't
But
realize that.
oh yeah, I learned. That's
I
what I
was
learned
busy
from.
and you, yeah.
That's what I'm a visual type of person, and
Okay.
that's what I'm learning. Like, oh, okay, she's now spending this with this, she's now doing this. And even when you're sharing the things that you're doing behind the doors,
Mm,
those are the videos that I learn from the most as your mentee. I'll be very honest, because that's how I learn. People learn differently. Some people, they want you to sit down and really go into the 1 plus 1 and dissect that 1 into 0.5, dissect the 0.5. But for me, for me, I'm just a visual person, and that's how I'm learning. So even this reels and everything, I'm learning from watching you.
okay.
So that's
Well,
how
that's
I'm
amazing.
learning.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, first question. We know fast forward how many years later? 4 years later, 5 years
4 years
later,
later, yeah.
4 years later, you've
Yeah.
actually literally stopped any work. And by that I mean your 9 to 5 grind, and you are completely relying on your business because it's bringing more income than your 9 to 5 grind did. And it made sense for you to make the decision with your husband. You're boss free.
Yeah.
And the burning question I have today, that is, obviously you are still boss free. 8 weeks from the time we actually discussed, when I brought you onto my platform, we are slowly, slowly moving, the year is moving. How does it feel without waking up to an alarm clock? Like, how does it feel?
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Rejeko, for that question. First, I must say I thank God for this opportunity to become my own boss and for this opportunity to allow me to quit my job, my 9 to 5 grind. I don't know, had I not had this, I would be still running 2 to 3 jobs.
Yeah.
Believe me, but I'm so grateful that I didn't let this opportunity slip. I had to go and check it out because at that time I was desperately looking for an opportunity to help me just with my bills while I was on maternity leave. But
Mm.
sooner or later, I came to realize that, wow, as I am building my business, as I am committing my time and sacrificing it to this business, I started seeing results that eventually the business was actually supplementing my 9 to 5 grind. And especially with multiple streams of income, I realized that, and the demand as well, the demand that came with
Yeah.
with the business,
The
the
business. Yeah.
package, is it
Yeah.
demanded my time as well to be available for people
True.
to serve them online. So it feels so amazing. I don't know how to explain it, but I feel that I am confident
Wow.
and I have something that I call my own, that I
Mm.
wake up to, although I don't wake up to someone else's alarm, but I
Mhm.
wake up to my own,
Right.
schedule.
Yeah.
So alarm clocks is, I'll explain the difference that I've seen when
Mhm.
I was still working and now,
Mhm.
is I tend to be more active now
Mhm.
that when I had a 9 to 5 grind where I usually feel so tired that
Mhm.
even the alarm clock would go and I would switch it off.
I
But
know.
now it's totally different. Like I have so much energy and then I
Yeah.
wake up so early. I'm
Wow.
excited. I always look forward to waking up, and even my little Stan,
Yeah.
he we know we have a schedule now in the morning where we wake up so early and we look forward to the morning because there's so many
Yeah.
exciting things to do. So it has been amazing and I feel so fresh and
Yeah.
more healthy, I would say,
Yeah.
and very energetic.
Yeah. It
So
must. It definitely would have a great impact on your mental health as well,
yeah,
because in as much as we love our professions and our careers, sometimes it's the strain that comes along with it. It can be very mentally draining. But just being on your own, in your own time, business, without having to answer to anybody but yourself. Honestly, I'm feeling, what you're sharing right now, that it definitely would great. Okay. um have you felt any different? You know how, we become very dependent on our pays, whether it's a weekly or a fortnightly. Normally here in Australia, it's a fortnightly or it's a monthly pay.
Yeah.
Have you felt like something is missing? Like, have you felt that, how do you feel in terms of that dependency of not having that fortnight pay?
I think since last year, I would share last year, I
Yeah.
sometimes forget I get paid in my 9 to 5 grind because
Yeah.
of what, because of the business. I get paid every other day, when I want. So
Yeah.
that thing about looking forward to a fortnightly pay is no longer in me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's the only thing that because I run a business and I know that I'm gonna do tax returns as well. I
Oh, yeah.
know that's the only thing that sinks in me that's saying, oh, I have to, gather the receipts, my own receipts that I do, and if it's business, I have to, categorize them into business so I can do my tax well as well by the end of the year.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing. But since last year,
Oh, yeah.
believe me, when I was traveling, I didn't actually feel I needed to depend on a pay, my fortnight.
Mm.
And a lot of, yeah, that's how it feels because I always look forward to my business paydays.
Of course, which is every day. Wow, fantastic. Wow, it's really
Yeah,
nice. And just being able to let people see the other side of how real it is, I think it makes such a difference and an impact.
yeah,
But I guess, again, what I've learned from you the most is, for you, it hasn't just become a business, but it's become a business of value, in that to you, you see it as you're helping others, you
yeah.
know, and that's the most amazing part. Like, how does it feel, like having such an objective, and knowing that you're helping others in the process? Like, I think that's become your main goal, isn't
Yeah,
it?
my main focus at the moment because it feels so good when I feel satisfied when I help someone and someone changes their lives, or
Yeah.
someone improves their income, or someone gets their health back. It
Yeah.
feels so good, and I just thank
Yes.
God for this
Yes.
opportunity. Even the
Yeah.
mindset, the mindset
Yes.
shifts when they start becoming, because we are prone to negativity and positivity. Yeah. And when I
Mm.
see, the little change that I'm making there,
Mhm.
I'm just grateful. And I
Yes.
find that, oh my gosh,
Mm.
although, the money can't even buy these things,
Mm.
you know, the difference you make in someone's life.
Life. Yes. Yes. I understand. Wow. Do you miss your work colleagues, Alberta?
I actually do.
Wow, that's very honest.
Especially some really good colleagues, and they still keep in touch,
Yeah.
and they're following me.
Yeah.
They're
Oh, yeah.
following me, and they've been, wanting to meet up with me and chat about this business because they now
Mm.
know that, oh, okay, Alberta has actually quit her job because, see,
The business
they knew
paying
I
off.
was running a business, but they don't know what's the
Yeah.
business. I actually have a long list of schedules to go
Yeah.
and have, brunch or coffee. And I
Wow.
feel excited because some of them are actually interested in starting
Wow.
their own business
Wow.
as well. Yeah,
Wow.
but I
Wow.
keep in touch,
Yeah.
and yeah, I still call every now and then if they need to talk to me because somehow they miss me. I don't know why.
Of course, I mean, sometimes it's it's a mental, like, it's not, work sometimes it's not just about the part where you get paid.
Yeah, no,
It's also social aspect of it.
yeah,
You become a healthy person, you're meeting with people, you're socializing. So it affects even, the other parts of your health, except for the, apart from just the financial part of it. So yeah, definitely that's normal to feel that you miss your work colleagues. I guess moving into the final ends of the questions that I had is, your short goals, So we've just started 2025, and I feel like, we've, even yourself as your business team, I feel like we've started the year really, like, really well. Where do you see yourself December 2025?
that's a really good question.
Hmm.
For me, I'll summarize it down to 365 days. So
Yeah.
I would be really grateful if I help 365 people
Oh my goodness.
succeed
What?
in this business in 2025, by December 2025.
That's a big goal.
Yeah,
Wow, that's a big goal. That's amazing. So are you writing down every day? So
yes,
you
I
can't you,
am. I am. I actually
wow.
have some really good strategies on how I'm going
Wow.
to do that. And when you sit down, Jack, when you have your own time,
Yeah.
your mind is clear and you're starting to get really
Yeah.
clear on who you should help and who really needs this business.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what is on me now. It's
Yeah.
sometimes like, if you, I know people that need this business,
Mm-hmm.
but they're just not clear on
Mm.
what they should do. So I want to be available for these people, this type of people, and
Yeah.
I'm making it more face to face as well.
Yeah.
Uh, I can help virtually people from other parts of the world, but I believe in Melbourne is huge as well.
It is.
Melbourne
Yeah.
is vast on Australia,
Yeah.
so I
Yeah.
want
Yeah.
to help 365 people from Australia.
Wow. Wow.
And if they can
Fantastic.
go and help another 365, that's a bonus.
Wow. That's amazing. That's an amazing goal to achieve. That's an amazing goal. What can you share as we conclude this wonderful program? Share some inspiration to our viewers. We've got viewers watching, and share some inspiration for them.
Thank you. I want to start with the careers. A lot of times people are caught up in their careers, and the mindset are scared
Mhm,
of leaving a comfort zone.
mhm,
But it's also good to try yourself, to challenge yourself. So
mhm,
for me, I've challenged myself. Me and my husband challenged ourselves to quit our job and put the full time, effort on our online business.
mhm.
And our life has really become back to where we started as kids, as little kids.
Boyfriend and
So when you're
girlfriend.
hanging around, yeah, parents without anything to worry
Yeah,
about, this is
yeah.
how we feel. And it's so
Wow.
good just to have fun. Like, you go to
Yeah,
the beach, you have time to go to the beach, or you go
yeah,
have fun at the park. Yeah, this is how it feels. And the more you do that, you also see a lot of improvements in your personal life as well. Like for me, we've really put our health is a priority in here.
yeah.
So we really focused on our health to be healthier, to help others. In order for us to be helping others, we have to be healthy. And
Yes,
that's
of
the main
course.
thing we have to focus on now. And we've seen a lot of difference when we are waking up, sleeping 8 hours full
Hmm.
on, and really having a rest. If we need a nap, if we're working online and it's too much, we can just have a nap. And it feels so good just to have a nap, and then you will have that energy again to
Mm.
start working online. So
Yeah.
I want to tell the people that are depending on their 9 to 5 grind, if you want something that could allow you to retire young like us from building someone else's dream, I urge you to check out this business.
Yeah.
This business, we've seen so many job quitters.
Mm.
We've seen so many people that are financially free. We've seen so many people improve their health. Seen so many people explore the world, travel, while still coming home to big paydays, or even wherever they are, they're enjoying their travel and they're still getting paid.
Mm.
So we would love you to do that as well. If we are enjoying it,
Mm.
you know, you should be enjoying this as well.
Yeah.
And a 9 to 5 grind won't get you anywhere.
Mm.
And I tell you, one day, if you go to work and they say there's no job for you, what's going to happen?
What next?
What's next?
Mm.
So I really want you to start a side hustle, even if you're still working. Use
Mhm.
that opportunity to start a side hustle, especially online, because our business is flexible. As I've mentioned before, we have an automated system.
Mhm.
The teachers, the full-time mothers, they're getting results still because of the automated system. Even though they're busy with their full-time jobs, they're still busy caring for their babies. But the automated system is giving the result. Make use of technology.
Mhm.
Make use now, because I am sure you are shopping online. You're purchasing things online.
Yeah.
You're ordering things online. You're transferring money online.
Mm.
How can you now earn online as well? And this is one
Mm.
opportunity for you.
Mm.
So
Mm.
go and check it out. I tell you, if I let this opportunity slip 4 years ago,
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
speaking
Be
here and
here.
I wouldn't do a job quitter.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm in my 40s. Who
Mm.
would want to work like for the next how many years? And a lot of people work until they retire and they think 67 or 65 and then they can enjoy life. I tell you, it will never come.
Mm.
Or you may be too old by then. Energy level will be too, low for you to travel and enjoy life. So retire when
Mm.
you're still young. We have a lot of people that are retiring in their 30s, 20s, and 40s.
Mm.
And this is a new norm now. If you get this opportunity slip by, you will work until you are 70 or 65.
And you know, the sad part is you work for so many years for a pension. But then when you die, you know, that pension, it dies as well. At least with this business, it's a business that's actually transferable, you know, to your
The
children and
legacy.
your
Yeah.
children's children. You know, it's a generation that you're actually building, you know, for your family heritage. So it's not just, you know, there's so many angles to this business. And I think, thank you for coming up with the idea where you'd like to meet people who are able to, in Australia, you know, and have these one-on-one, you know, talks and teachings and motivation, because there are just so many angles to this business that people don't get. You know, there's a lot to learn from this business. So yes, I concur with everything that you've said, Coach Alberta. Thank you to those of you guys that have stayed tuned in. I can see that we had a comment here. Oh, it's from our lovely sister Joyce Lynn. Thank
Yes,
you.
congratulations and thank you.
Yeah, and congratulations to you. She said, "Go, powerful boss ladies watching from PNG." Thank you so much, Sister Joycelyn. We appreciate you as well, and congratulations. Anyway, guys, yes, so that's what we had for you. I feel like we could go on for hours. I don't feel like stopping, do you know?
I know. And Rebecca, I just read this story not long ago.
Hmm.
Someone who has worked for 40 years
Hmm.
in their life, I think they were investing at um, part of their money, investing it, but they worked for 40 years. And the moment he retired to enjoy all the investment, whatever
Investment.
he worked for the 40 years, the the following year he died.
Mm.
And so we don't
See,
want this to happen to people.
you
We
work
want you to
for those
enjoy time
days.
now with your loved ones.
Yes.
Enjoy your whatever it is that you are passionate about and complete your purpose.
Yes.
That's the main thing why we're here. We're not here because we want to brag. No, we're here
Mm.
to help you do that.
Yeah, that's right. That's a sad story, but how so true, and it happens to so many of us. I guess we can only learn from such stories at the end of the day. But honestly, Coach Alberta, thank you for sharing your time, guys. You can see our websites on our screens in front of us. If anything we've shared inspired you, or tickled something fancy in you, and you want to learn more, drop into Alberta's website, drop into my website. This is the only point, from which we can actually start to connect, share, and teach you more about this business. You get to watch a webinar. So just drop in www. Type any website you want, and we'll definitely be waiting to help you on the inside. From myself, Alberta, our lovely viewers who stayed tuned in, thank you so much. And to those of you that are going to tune in later tonight, because I know you're waiting for the live, but you get to watch the replay still, thank you so much for your tuning in. We appreciate you. Thank you, guys. Bye.
Yeah,